Show.
Yeah.
The Big Show with Glenn and Angel on Kiss 92.
Good morning.
Sometimes getting out of bed in the morning is a lot to deal with all at once.
Morning. Good morning, Singapore, and welcome to the biggest and best breakfast show in the world. We are the Big Show. I was a little bit too fast there.
Always.
Dr. Geraldine Tan in the house.
Good morning, Dr. Geraldine Tan. How are you doing this morning?
Very excited because we have a nice, exciting session today.
For those of you watching us on Facebook and YouTube, you'll agree with me that Dr. Jerry today, if she puts on a pair of glasses, will look like Harry Potter.
I should have brought the glasses.
She's like from the House of Muggles.
But very nice, though. Very nice.
I like the vest. The vest is very on trend. Glenn knows nothing about fashion, so don't you worry about him.
I feel like you're a little bit too covered up today, but it's okay.
Oh my goodness, I'm not sure you're allowed to say that.
I'm kidding. Why? I just did.
No,
What's going to happen?
take it back.
Angel is not very covered up later when we see you.
What's going to happen? Aware have a problem with me, is it?
Maybe. They just might. All right, so Dr. Jerry, we're talking about age and...
We are talking about mind, mobility, and mood.
I saw age and something else.
Yeah.
You've been
change?
thinking about age quite a bit, I have to say.
No,
Angel.
Yes, you're not wrong. It's
See,
just
it says here
and
age versus mental health.
Yeah. Because a lot of people have been complaining about, brain fog, mummy's mind, forgetting things, getting old. So I was getting a little bit annoyed. Like, it really sounds like excuses, and it's. And we were talking about like the society being a bit more anxious. So I'm like, okay, can we do anything about it? So I was thinking about it. I was like, how come in the past kids are so happy and kids nowadays are not happy? So I want us to play games because in the past, children played games.
Because we didn't have mobile phones.
Yeah.
So we had to be outside,
what kind of games?
0 point. That's like an old-fashioned game nowadays.
Love it.
A girl's game.
Hello.
Oh, well, there was rounders. There was, like tag,
Rounders
catching.
is also a girl's game.
Okay, what was a boys' game then? Football. What else?
Marbles.
Marbles. Girls played marbles as
I
well.
should have brought the marbles. I got really huge ones in the center.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hantambola.
Oh, I didn't like Hantambola.
Yeah, because that's not a girl's game, that's why.
No.
But you know what? Maybe the boys do this. They tend to give riddles. Remember, at some point in our youth, and childhood, we had a lot of riddles that we give our friends.
Like knock knock.
No, not just the knock knock ones. Like actual riddles.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't prepare those.
As in like kiddie riddles or what? I mean, you're talking about when we were kids, right?
Yeah, and you
So what
ask
goes
the
up
other
but
one-
never comes down? Smoke. Ayo.
Your age.
yeah. Something
one.
Something like that, right? And you make the other person think about the question, reflect a little bit, and puzzle over it.
But most of it's so stupid. It's like what happens when you throw a clock out of the window or time flies? Then it's killer litter, no?
Won't it hurt someone?
Okay, that's anxiety right there. So our children are taught to be anxious.
You are saying these days.
These days, right? But the question itself is quite funny. It is innocent. What do what happens when you throw a clock out of the window?
I like that
There
one.
you go.
Time
And that's a killer
flies.
litter. Even till now, right? Because of my mom's emphasizing, on killer litter when I was growing up. Even now, when I'm walking under a block of flats or whatever,
No, don't
I will look up.
Yeah, same.
I will look up.
Oh my gosh, my parents have that anxiety as well because back in the day, I think there was a huge thing where people were like throwing televisions and there were
Yeah,
big
Potted plants,
yes,
potted
yes.
plants
being
as
thrown
well.
out. Yeah.
True.
I still look up when I walk. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that anxiety?
So that is part of anxiety. But if we talk about mental resilience, so there's this big talk about mental resilience. Now all of us keep talking about we need to be mentally resilient. We can overcome all sorts of obstacles. And then, let's look at the 4 pillars that make up mental resilience. Positive thinking, solving problems, accepting failure, and self-compassion. But what you just said there, right, is anxiety, but it's thinking about it so negatively. You just managed to turn a cute riddle into something bad. That's not positive thinking.
That's just being,
Glenn Ong.
yeah. I mean, I'm just telling people don't throw your clock outside of the window because it'll hit somebody on the head.
Yeah, but the point of that but the point of that statement was it was a riddle. Like, what happens if you throw a clock out the window?
Right,
hypothetically.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Okay. Let's continue to talk to Jerry on The Big Show TV. We are live on Facebook and YouTube right now. Here's Ed Sheeran with Azizam on Kiss 92.
So the thinking positive.
Okay. Do we get to play games now?
Sorry. No. Jerry
sure.
wanted to say something.
Yeah. So the positive thinking, that's one part of it, right? And then accepting failure. So earlier I mentioned about people saying, oh, I'm very forgetful, I cannot remember things. Accepting failure doesn't mean that you're resigned to fate. It means, I give up. I can't do it. It's the can-do attitude that helps us. So think about, if you failed, yes, we acknowledge the failure, and then what do we do about it? How do we resolve that problem?
Try again.
How do we try?
Try again.
different way.
After 3 times, maybe don't
In a
try
different
already.
way.
So I'm very intrigued by the games that the young people play in the past, where they tease each other. Okay, so you asked whether we can try something, right? Have you ever tried this? So
Yeah.
Sujay,
Oh, I know. You do this after you slap each other's hands, right?
no, do this.
Oh, okay.
Do this.
So
Stretch your
easy.
hands and then do this. Touch your nose.
Yeah, like that. And then you do this.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Try to take your
unravel
hands.
your hands.
Okay. And undo your hands. Undo your
Okay.
hands.
And then.
No, that's cheating.
You cannot. So, watch, yeah?
Yeah.
This. Look. You cannot move your
Like that.
fingers, yeah? No, cross your fingers. Your fingers are crossed, yep.
Okay.
Yep. Put
And
it on
then?
either side of your nostrils.
Okay.
No,
It's crossed,
it's
right?
crossed, it's crossed.
Look,
Okay,
Glenn.
like that.
It's crossed. It's
Yeah.
crossed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then unravel your hands.
And then take it.
There, he got it.
Oh, how was that?
Well
That was
done.
like lucky, right? Because if my fingers had been the other way,
You try? No, it's got nothing to do with your fingers.
it's okay. I'll quit while I'm hit.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. So
But that was a fun one, in school, yeah.
in school, right?
What?
And then you
Wait, hold on. I never.
No, I did
never
this a
did that
lot
in school.
yeah.
you go to your friend and go like that, and then
And then they're always like, oh, but how come my
cannot.
fingers are on the wrong side? Yeah.
So cute, you girls are so cute.
We are.
No, really. I mean, these we didn't play that in
But
school.
you have to think out of the box, and you have to have temporal, spatial thinking, right? And spatial reasoning also. So all these builds these different parts of the brain. Yeah,
That's
so
why women are a little bit more superior than the guys.
There.
We didn't play Hantambola and all that, we actually had like spatial thinking going on.
and problem solving
Yeah, see?
skills.
This is what happens when you have one guy and
Yeah.
3 girls
Yeah.
in the studio.
Good thing Shalini's not here as well.
I hear Cheyenne laughing, which means you've also played it before, yeah?
You've done the hand thing, right? Yeah.
Cheyenne is very sharp. I think Cheyenne is the sharpest.
Amongst us all, yes, amongst the women at least.
Let me see. Oh, have you played the Johnny one?
Johnny Walker.
Nothing
it
to
a
do with
drinking game?
alcohol.
No,
No.
it's Johnny. Whoops, Johnny. Whoops, Johnny.
I've heard of it, but I haven't played it.
Oh, you're
Do
thinking
what
about
I
boys
do.
already, huh? Thinking about Johnny. Back in
How's
school.
Johnny?
How's Johnny? Do what I do.
But what is it? Oh, it's like a copy thing, is it?
Well,
The imitation
yes,
thing?
It is.
Okay.
It is.
Okay.
Okay, so watch again, Johnny. Whoops, Johnny. Johnny. Do what I do.
Joni.
Whoops.
Again.
Johnny,
Again.
but you can say Joni. Little finger.
Okay, little finger.
Johnny. Whoops.
Johnny. Whoops. Johnny.
On the thumb?
Johnny.
Whoops. No, you got to whoops.
Johnny.
Do what I do.
Do
Do what I do.
So you got to end up here, is it?
The last is that one. But what's the do what I do?
Yeah. What's the point of that?
You're supposed to copy me.
Mirror. You're
Yeah,
supposed to mirror,
yeah,
right? I
yeah.
am mirroring you though.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I go with Johnny. Johnny,
Give him a while.
whoops,
Why don't we
Johnny,
talk about other
whoops,
things?
Johnny. Okay, so easy.
And then do what I do.
Do what I do.
Do what I do. Okay. Johnny, whoops, Johnny, do what I do.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yes.
Okay.
But there's an ending to the do what I do.
What is the ending?
Okay, watch. Johnny, whoops, Johnny, Johnny, do what I do.
Oh, you must do something.
And whatever I
Right.
do, you mirror.
I see. Okay. I get it now.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my God.
It had to be big, you know.
After three
Yes.
times.
It's okay. We'll let him try again later.
Mental agility. You know?
Teach me more.
Yeah, but these are so fun things that really makes them think out of the box, makes the children think out of the box. And I think that is something that the children lack these days.
Absolutely. Everything's been
And-
done for them.
Yeah, no, it's because they're always on the internet.
Yeah. So everything is being done for them on the internet
Okay,
as
that is
well.
also true. That
I
is true.
use ChatGPT every now and then. And, to do my articles and stuff like that. And the other day, I tried writing my own article. My head actually hurt
Oh no!
because I was thinking. I was thinking like what word to come. So can you imagine the children? They have
Yeah,
no qualms
yeah,
about using
yeah.
Google, AI and stuff like that to assist.
Yeah.
Eventually their brain's going to go completely.
Yeah. So that's the children.
Yeah.
And if the children are not taught, then how do we teach them creativity? And when they are older, so we talk about the seniors, right? We say, oh, we want to prevent dementia. We want to help them. Let's think of all the different exercises. But these exercises are so simple, so accessible, but they are not playing it.
Yeah.
I think, even as
But these are
adults-
mental games. That's why you ladies like playing mental games.
Where did that go?
Correct or not?
Sounds like a sore Glenn this morning.
That's because I think he's not going to be able
Anyway,
to do many.
I got the
of it.
hantam bola.
He's not going to. Did you say he's not going to be able to do many?
Think.
Yeah,
Challenge.
You
I
see?
think.
I don't play
But,
mental
okay,
games.
She's not playing mental
Challenge
game.
yourself.
You're
So
going to
I'm
do physical
invite-
as well, right?
Yes.
So like
yes,
hantam
a
bola,
little
very
bit.
straightforward. Right? I'm going to throw it at you. It's like then you're supposed to run away.
Such
you know
a
what I mean?
physically
But then
violent
if you
game.
are clever enough, you will hide behind a big person. Then you just hide behind the big person, someone fat or what, and then
and then they get hit.
they get hit. You see? You must be creative like
First
that.
aggressive, after that fat shame.
Right?
Yeah.
So violent and
This
yeah.
is back in the day.
All
lah.
the but you just like you're looking, you're like ready to throw it.
It's like waiting for you guys to run. The moment you run, that's it. That's where I get excited. I'm like, yeah.
You're really upset.
We'll bring some cavemen in and you can play with them. Okay.
Yes. But yes, I think one of the things is also to work on our memory, because our memory goes, so as the brain deteriorates, right, the memory also deteriorates, and different parts of the memory. So there are semantic memory. So semantic memory, it doesn't really deteriorate because these are general knowledge that we collect over time. So you realize that our seniors tend to have long-term memory. So these are memories that they have collected over time. What is difficult as the brain deteriorates is the episodic memory, as well as, let me see, episodic memory. So these are dated episodes or events. That means closer events.
Short term?
Okay.
Yes.
Shall we talk about this on air?
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Episodic
Memory.
memory.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Kiss 92 traffic.
On the SLE towards the CTE, an accident after Woodlands Avenue 12's exit. Avoid the rightmost lane. On the SLE towards the CTE, again after Lentor Avenue, look out for a broken down vehicle. And finally, in the CTE tunnel, a vehicle has broken down right after the Outram Road exit. Look out for that and stay safe.
Welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. Our guest for today and every Tuesday is Dr. Geraldine Tan from the Therapy Room. Good morning, Jerry.
Morning, and we are having a really fun session. So watch us on YouTube and Facebook.
Very good. At Kiss 92 FM. Well done.
Okay. Go ahead. So you were
Yes,
talking
yes, we
about
were talking about-
episodic
Memory.
Yeah, so we're talking
Memory.
about deterioration of the brain, right? And one
for
of
old
the-
people.
For everyone, do we know that actually the brain starts to deteriorate? So our peak is about 25 years old. And then it starts to
Sharon, how old are you again, Sharon?
slowly
25.
25,
Okay, that's
Sharon.
it. That's it. From here on out,
that
it's
is like-
downhill.
That is like when the brain is sharpest.
No wonder you called her smart. After next year, you're going to be like...
You see how mean she is? See? You see? Look at that. If she's not wrecking me, she's wrecking somebody else. See?
Yeah, she can take it, so...
I can take it too.
Anyways, the brain slowly starts to deteriorate if we don't look after it. And human beings are living till older these days. So we
100.
really,
I think it's it's very
100.
common now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
You
is.
know, for people to live till their mid 90s
Yeah.
or beyond.
It's a long
you
time
know.
to be alive.
yeah,
You
so
don't want?
do need to look after your brains.
No, but you must
As
be
long
healthy.
as I'm
lah.
healthy, yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like bedridden, invalid, nothing like that. Yeah.
So we were talking about the different parts of different types of memory, right? So semantic memory, the collection of different general knowledge, different knowledge over the years. So those tend to continue to remain quite intact. The concept of how a pot works or how a clock works. So those concepts are still quite available even though you're much older or the brain deteriorates.
Is it because you've had it for longer?
So there is that whole rewriting, writing and rewriting and rewiring, because you keep imprinting
Yeah,
that
okay.
information.
Yeah, but have you all experienced it or not? That's the thing. Because I
What?
mean, experience is
Experience what?
experience
what?
like memory loss.
I
or
had
whatever.
Okay,
of
so
late
those
I
are
have
episodic memory
memories. I feel
loss.
like my short term memory is not as sharp as it used to be. Like I would brush my teeth,
Yeah.
do something else, and then ask myself if I've actually brushed my
Brush your
teeth.
teeth.
Are you
yeah.
serious?
I swear.
Yeah.
I like wash my face and I'm like, have I washed
Okay,
my
that's
face?
real already. That's real.
I know, yeah.
So when people were telling me about this memory loss and all that, I
Yeah.
said, okay, I've got to try this for myself. So after 2 bottles of whiskey, I couldn't remember when I woke up the next day, what happened last night. I said, okay, this is what everyone's been talking about.
There's a term for that.
But what?
Alcohol amnesia.
There you go.
It's a real thing.
Yeah, but it's
alcohol.
it gives you that feeling of like what you just said, lah. You brush your
completely-
teeth and then you can't remember whether you brush your teeth. How come though?
I
Shouldn't
don't
your
know.
breath feel
No,
fresher?
of course.
after
I mean,
brush-
unless that was just an example.
Oh.
That was just an example. Obviously, I'm going to run my tongue over my teeth and go,
Like your
yeah,
breath
brush
is like
my
the
teeth,
same
right?
before and after,
I need to check my toothpaste.
which
I
may
mean,
be a good
okay,
thing.
So a little bit more common would be
Okay.
the people saying, "Oh, did I lock my car?"
Yeah.
Or did I lock my door? Or sometimes you might experience this, right? You think you want to get something, you get
And
up
then you forgot
go
what?
to wherever the general place is, and you ask yourself, "What do I want to take?"
Wait, have you experienced that?
Yeah, of
yes,
course.
yeah, 100%. You've never experienced that?
All of you young people.
No, come on. You've walked out and you're like, oh, wait, what was I going to do again? You come back in. It happens to everybody.
No.
Glenn, it happens to everyone.
No. Like the car. Did I take my car? That is right here in my pocket.
Well, now you know, but there have been moments that everyone has gone through that for sure.
I think you know why not? Because you people don't play golf. That's why. Golf, you have to constantly count the number of times you're hitting the ball. So you're constantly So
Which
you-
is a good activity.
It's a good thing for your mind, yeah.
please
Correct. That's why you see
continue.
your husband and myself. We are so sharp.
So sharp.
Very
Let's
sharp.
see if you can do more exercises later.
Yay!
Okay, let's continue this conversation on the Big Show TV. It is 8:24.
Kiss 92 Time Check by Poo Tian.
But Dr. Jerry, is
Yes,
that
yes.
just down to mindfulness? Because I feel like we have so much in our heads these days.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
lot of overstimulation, a lot of things going on. You were saying mommy mind earlier. Parents have so many things going on with their kids. It's natural to forget.
So that would be your brain being exhausted, right?
Yeah.
So if you know that, then take steps to help yourself. So this one is not. This one, what we are talking about today is the mental decline.
I
Okay.
think the
We
problem
want
of
to-
mental decline is, you know what? Marriage.
Hey, hello.
It's true.
It's okay. You can laugh as loud as you
I feel
want.
like, you know,
I laugh until my
the,
teeth knock
the single ones are always very like
Yeah. What?
very sharp.
Sharp.
Sharper.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
do some
Okay,
exercises.
okay. This one needs Cheyenne to demonstrate.
Oh, but I thought she said she was
Come
not.
on, Cheyenne.
Yeah,
Come
but
on
okay,
over.
We were talking.
Oh.
Huh?
okay.
Gotta take off shoes.
Yeah, she has
What?
Oh, she's wearing. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we do the very traditional, boring one first.
Okay.
Okay.
Remember when we were in school?
Yeah.
We had to do sit and reach.
Yes, I
Okay.
was very good at sit and reach. By the way,
Oh, okay. Come, let's see.
super flexible.
We put
Okay.
the screen on.
But that was when I was younger, but I'm still quite flexible. I think. Okay. Use me as your guinea pig.
Sit and reach.
This way or the other way?
This way, because I'm going that way as well, so no one
Oh, so anyway, then we can use this so, right?
Yes.
Yes. I will use your mic.
Can't see you. Yeah, should I turn this? Should I turn this?
No, you don't move Dr. Jerry's camera.
Try to. Oh, where's mine?
Okay, Glenn is trying to.
Cannot because of the table.
You can. Yeah. Then you can go further. You can go past it.
Okay, so
Okay.
heels on the line.
Yeah.
Okay, Glenn is trying to reach between his legs. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll get this,
See, if my legs were shorter, I'll be able to.
Hey, that's not a.
Wait, let me zoom out. There you go. Okay.
Oh,
Fancy?
yes.
Okay.
Okay, so Glenn has to go.
Has he already done it?
Okay, no, yeah, no. You tell me when to
I
go.
don't know.
Okay.
It's Dr. Jerry's
Yeah,
game.
go down. Wow, not bad. Wow, how far can you go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well done.
Woo! Nice one.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, someone's gonna hold this. You gotta. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, go.
I'm just gonna try.
You go back. Your
You
heels
have to
on the
go back
line.
a little
My
bit.
heels
On the line, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then that's it.
Wait.
As
Hold on,
far
hold on.
as possible.
Between the legs or?
Can.
Yeah, about the same as Glenn then.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
My hands are shorter
Okay, so
than
mine
you.
is here. Here you go. Oh,
Oh,
done.
not bad.
Very good.
Okay. Now, Shane,
Shane's
you've
turn.
taken out your boots. Okay, yay! Okay. So
Okay,
this
come,
is
I'll
a
hold the camera.
trending TikTok
Okay, I'll hold
trend.
Is she on the floor?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So she has to face the camera.
She has to face the camera. Okay.
Yay. Yeah. And then
Your legs flat, your feet flat.
feet flat.
Are you doing the same thing or a different
No,
thing?
different thing.
Oh, different thing. Okay.
I think it's okay. Flat on the floor. Let's try.
Hey, then I'm really not sure if I can.
Okay, we try.
Oh, I'm really not sure.
Oh, you mean from here you're supposed to stand?
Oh,
Yeah,
this one, right?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
try.
Oh, I'm
Oh
very,
my
very not
God.
sure. Okay.
Okay, we all try.
Don't hurt yourself though.
Try.
Let's go. Oh my
Oh, jump. Oh, I see jump.
Yeah,
Okay,
jump.
wow.
Oh, jump
Okay,
from
jump.
that position. Oh my goodness.
You gotta take
That's why I
your
have to take off my shoes.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't think I can.
I'm not gonna try.
You gotta jump.
Jump.
Ready?
Sure cannot.
1, 2, go!
No. I can't. I'm really scared.
I don't think I
Yeah,
can.
I don't think I can.
I
Dr.
I
Jerry,
must go back and
I
practice.
try, okay? Okay.
don't hurt yourself, yeah?
No.
Must propel yourself.
So that's a physical thing though. How's it mental though?
Well
Oh,
done.
How's that mental? It's not, right?
So the
Are we down on the mat?
We can do.
Oh, is there
We
one
can
more?
do the one where you get up without using your
Oh,
hands.
right, from a cross-legged. I also cannot do that.
So you can do
Oh,
turn and then you sit back down.
wow. Glenn,
know whether I can.
Okay.
I can't sit cross-legged in this.
No.
100%.
Anything that involves my knees from that position right now, it's like so hard. Wait, so what do you do again?
Cross legs.
Cross
Cross
legs.
your legs
Get up without using your
without
hands.
using your hands. Why
Get
not
up.
that?
Turn. Do a turn.
How?
Turn.
Dip this way. Yep. Turn all the way around, and then sit back down.
Huh?
Yeah. Sit back down without using your hands. Cross
You
your,
uncross
I can't-
your
no, cross your
legs.
ankles. Yeah,
that.
and sit back down. Oh, not too bad. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. He did it. Yeah, he did it. Okay.
The other TikTok trend you want to try?
Go.
We do. Can we go both?
Camera's okay, right?
Yeah. Okay, come. You come here. So you. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Okay. So you're supposed to like go on the floor,
Okay.
elbows down. Keep.
Wait. Okay, like that.
Okay.
Careful, I got dumbbell.
Yeah, it's okay. Put your hands on your cheek. And then do this.
Apparently, guys cannot do it. Oh, nice! So it's BS. It's complete BS. They always show the guy falling flat in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
Oh wow! You mean I would have hit my chin on
Yes,
the floor?
yes. That was the alternative.
It's a matter of life and death. That's why I had to like focus.
Not bad.
No bad, no bad.
Okay.
Shalini's going to come back tomorrow and go, who moved the camera?
We are back.
Oh, wow,
we are
physical
back.
challenges. Actually.
Yes. So we have both
Actually,
physical.
there's also a bit mental. Also.
It is. It is.
Because
So
if you-
mental
So
flexibility,
you don't tell
right?
yourself like, okay, you need to do this.
can do this,
then you
yeah.
probably just give up. Oh, so anyone watching right now who's thinking of
You can
giving
try,
up
you
in
can
any
try.
area, don't give up.
Don't give up.
Be strong mentally.
Okay? No, her camera.
Right, Jerry, actually sometimes you don't need to be strong physically, you just need to be strong
so
mentally.
it's not about strength. It's about the can-do attitude.
Yeah, which is your
Right?
mental.
Yes.
It's all mental, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's the can do. So when Cheyenne was like, I don't know if I can. And then she went, just
could-
try.
Yeah.
And then she did it. And that satisfaction is amazing. It's like, wow. And plus all of us gave positive reinforcement.
Yeah, yeah.
We are encouraging each other. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so that's the social aspect also that, sometimes we lack, and the seniors like that also. Children get that all the time when they do a challenge and everybody is
sports
clapping.
day and stuff like
But is
that.
it better if some people heckle the person?
No, never
And then
heckle.
try to bring the person down, but then
No.
the person still comes up. Then the person is even stronger.
No,
Is
no,
that
no, no.
No.
Because some
No.
people cannot take what? They
No.
cannot take negativity. They cannot take negative comments. Then how do you help people like that?
Positive compliments.
Reinforcements,
You
yeah,
can do it,
yeah.
Yeah, so earlier we did the physical one. I know you're really good with the language one. So you mentioned like DJs are really good with languages,
Mm-hmm.
right? So there's the tongue twisters that
Ooh,
I
I love
found.
tongue twisters.
Okay, Cheyenne's gonna send to all of you.
Okay.
Okay, the first two are just not very common tongue twisters. I made her send to you so you can expand it on your screen.
Okay, got it.
Thank you. That's very considerate of you because you are
Well,
correct.
That's
Coming up. Traffic. I'm going to put it on my actual screen.
Kiss 92 traffic.
On the AYE towards Tuas before the Buona Vista exit, look out for a broken down vehicle. Also, if you are on the SLE heading towards the CTE, you'll notice a little bit of a traffic situation after the Woodlands Avenue 12 exit. There's been an accident. Please avoid lane 1. If you spot anything else, you can WhatsApp us 885550 920.
Welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. It's all fun and games this morning with Dr. Geraldine Tan from the Therapy Room. If you've been watching us on YouTube and Facebook, you would have seen what we've been up to.
Yeah, exactly. All sorts of funky
Yeah.
stuff.
We have been keeping our brains young and active, which is important.
and constantly moving and thinking. Like when my dad got his strokes as well, I was constantly telling him, you have to get your mind to tell your hand that it can move.
Yeah.
Because that's all it is. And now my mom, I'm keeping her busy, doing crossword puzzles and find word, those finding word puzzles and stuff like that. So
yep,
just
yep.
constantly just doing little bits.
But sometimes
Mental
it's
stimulation.
it's easy for us able people
To
to
say.
tell
To say.
someone
Yeah.
who's been
Yes.
stricken with something like that
Yes.
to to be determined to focus. But what, in your opinion, because you've come across many people, kind of stops them from doing that? Is it because they are too discouraged and demoralized?
So we talk about the brain informing the body. So different illnesses, the frustrations, the
frustration.
emotions,
Frustration, yeah.
right? Some people have arthritic pain, so they say, I can't even hold a spoon. You want me to do all these weird
Yeah.
movements. Yeah, so it does get them down, and they feel very defeated. So very negative thinking. They accept it, and earlier I mentioned, right, you're very resigned to fate. Like
It's
this
just
is my
easier
fate.
to just chill
Yeah,
out in bed and
yeah,
not do
yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
So rather than thinking and challenging
Yeah.
yourself and thinking of a solution, thinking of how do I resolve this issue, which is very, very important.
Work hard. Lots of hard work goes into it.
Yeah, and a lot of foundation, because I think even though earlier was the last exercise, right? Glenn has never done it
Yeah.
before, but he has done some form of it. It's
Muscle memory.
yeah, there is some memory there. You kind of tell yourself, perhaps I can do it, and then you try it. And it doesn't matter if you fail, you can try again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
For those of you who didn't see that, you can watch it again on Facebook and YouTube.
It
I
was
mean,
quite
Angel
funny.
did one or two things,
Yeah.
Cheyenne did one or two things, and so did I.
Yeah.
Jerry was doing it as well.
Yep.
It was a lot of fun.
Yes, and now we're gonna do the tongue twister.
Ooh, tongue
Yes, so you
twisters.
have the
First we're playing with our
two.
bodies, now we're playing with our tongues.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness! When you put it like that, okay, it's a very clean show today.
You know what? Lavina actually came on board our Facebook chat, and she said, "If you notice this, you will notice it's not worth noticing because you had said we're gonna do tongue twisters." So she typed one in.
nice. Nice. Thank you for
So,
that.
when are we doing these
Tongue twisters.
tongue games?
Tongue
You can
twisters.
do the first one.
Oh.
It's in your WhatsApp.
It's in your WhatsApp. Yeah, about the brave brigadiers.
Brisk, brave brigadiers brandished broad, bright blades, blunderbusses, and bludgeons, balancing them badly.
Very nice.
Very nice.
And then the second one.
Okay. Rory the Warrior and Roger the Warrior were reared wrongly in a rural brewery.
Nice. Okay.
The last one is the hardest.
The
The
six
last
sick
one.
sheep, sick.
The sixth sick sheep. The sixth sick sheep's sixth sheep's sick.
Okay, I'm not even going to try
Yeah.
that. It's actually the toughest tongue
It
twister.
is very hard, that
In the
one.
world.
In the Guinness Book of Records.
This one?
The sixth
Yes.
sick.
The six sick sheep's six sheep's sick.
I mean, the sentence makes so much sense, but it's so hard to say
But
it.
practice makes perfect.
Of course.
That is
I'll go home
true.
and practice
The
this.
six
I'll
flicks.
say this like 100 times, and then tonight when I go for an event, I'll go like, can you say this?
Yeah, please.
For sure.
I mean, it's like when we were growing up, it was she sells seashells by the
It's only
seashore. If
seashore.
she sells seashells by the seashore, how many seashells did she sell by the seashore?
now you know how
Yes.
many
If
If
times
you practice
they
that
practiced.
enough, you will be able to
So
say it,
that's,
right?
That's the more common one. So I wanted something that was, not
that's
so
very,
common.
very difficult, that one.
Yeah, yeah.
The
So-
six sick sheep's
He's
six
still trying.
sheep's sick.
Yeah, because you got to do the TH as
Yeah.
well, right?
Six.
You have to. Six.
Yeah.
Six and sick.
Six.
Six and sick.
And the sheep and the
Six
shake.
and sick.
Yeah, for those that want to do a little mental agility test, so there's the 5-minute mental agility test.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but
Now?
we're not. No,
Okay.
no. We're not gonna do that. I'll send to Cheyenne, who can put it up, I think.
On our Facebook comments.
Yeah. And they can try it. So part of the whole keeping your mind agile is also not to lose information or what you've learned before. So
Yeah.
to keep on practicing it.
Okay, let's continue doing this on the Big Show TV. Rose is next. This is Messi on Kiss 92.
This is brand new. Here's
Okay.
Alrighty. What are we doing now?
We can have a look. We can send the mental agility test to them.
Yes.
It's in your WhatsApp. Sorry, I forgot to send it to you. Yeah,
Okay.
so you're given 5 minutes, but actually there are only 10 questions.
Okay.
So you might not need to deliberate too much about
Got it here.
So there's the language component, there's the math component, and you do need to think about it. So there are different parts.
This is the
so the-
McQuaig
Yeah,
mental
So,
agility
like the
test.
first question is,
Hey, wait, start. Okay, I gotta start, is it?
horse
Yeah,
is
you
to
have to-
hay as chicken is to?
Oh.
Horse is to hay as chicken. Got it. Okay, done.
Yeah.
Okay. And then find the missing number, 10 over 14, 10 over 10,
Yep,
1
yep,
over 10. Oh my
yep.
goodness, I can't even read the first number. 1
Oh,
quarter,
wait.
2/5, 11, 12. Oh, wow. Okay. This takes some time.
So you only have 5 minutes. So when you say you take some time, right, you really only have 5
No
minutes.
wonder
because that's a
this-
clock.
this-
Okay,
yeah.
that's a
Time
clock.
test.
Oh,
yeah,
wow,
so there's
okay.
a little bit of pressure also.
Yeah.
So this is a really, really brief one. Sometimes different organizations also use it.
Yeah.
So
Which one
this
does
is-
that belong? Glenn? Canada, Africa, China, Spain.
I'm not even up to there yet.
I know, but I'm asking. Which
Hey,
word does not
cannot
belong?
change.
Canada. Oh, cannot. Canada, China, Africa,
Africa,
Spain.
Spain.
Wow.
Are we helping each other? or what?
Yeah, we could. I mean, we'll get better results. You're the number one,
Oh, I
aren't you?
see. I
Yeah.
get it now.
Canada, China,
Okay.
Africa, Spain.
We are on Big Show TV, so I'm going to challenge the
Okay.
readers.
The viewers.
the viewers.
Okay, I want to come back to this. Okay.
So, okay.
Okay,
I
what?
think you can do this. So you keep your
Yep.
elbows together, right? And then you put your arm down.
Glenn?
Glenn,
He's
can
still
you do
playing,
that?
Glenn. We're doing something physical now, Glenn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
So put your elbows together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Elbows as well.
So you have to keep it together, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and then you put it down.
Okay.
Yep.
It cannot split.
Yep.
Okay.
Make sure you cannot split. You're split really
You're
loud.
split.
Wait, what do you mean?
See?
Elbows together.
Not so it's not elbows. The forearm needs to be
And the
together.
yeah,
lah.
all the way to the
Okay.
elbow, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
I need more space. Okay, like that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, okay. It's
Right.
together, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, not bad. Yeah.
Oh, you mean cannot?
Some
think some
people
people
cannot.
split
It
like
was
that.
split like that.
Well, because when you go to the gym, you're doing the Smith machine.
Is that what it
together
is?
as well?
Yeah, mostly you have to keep your arms.
Okay, no need to show off. Now I'm trying to show muscle.
You put you roll your sleeve
You
up.
must like roll it up a little bit.
Can't see, Glenn. Okay.
What else?
Yeah. So the
What other body parts are we playing
Not,
with?
no, it's just because you were doing that.
She was trying to
Yeah.
distract you.
Yeah, but
It
that-
worked.
Oh my god!
that
When I did that, you know what?
question.
I felt my chest contract.
Yeah, of
'Cause
course, because you're going. Yeah.
Chest workout yesterday.
Show
really,
off.
really, it's aching. No, I'm serious. I'm aching all over. Okay.
Yeah, so the some of the questions are word questions. Some are many of them are thinking questions, just to stimulate your brain. So this is something that we lack over time because we don't excite our brain. I call it exciting our brain.
And it's about you. It's like that test.
Yeah.
It's making you think of things that you haven't thought about for a long time as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Like the country one versus the continents and all that.
Yes.
You're like, oh my gosh,
Yes.
okay, I got to go back to school and bring up that
Yeah.
memory and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
if you're doing the same thing every day, then you're not practicing. Right?
So if it becomes routine, it becomes mundane, and you just do things
don't need to
day in,
think.
day out, and you don't think, then your brain is not stimulated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
you're not training your brain, you're not keeping it.
With
Like,
new
what's new
things.
that you are thinking about right now? What's
Yeah.
new that you are thinking about
Yeah,
right now? Because
yeah.
every day is like, kind of the same, right?
Because you go to work, you do your bits and all that. Like, I mean, it comes to a point where sometimes when we're reading something, we don't even realize we've read it. You know, when it comes to when we do say the news or
Yep.
something like that, we're like, oh, did we say that?
Yeah.
I do the traffic every day and I forget I've done it.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Oh,
automatic.
okay.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
oh, did I mention that traffic situation?
Yeah, yeah.
Because, you know,
Yeah,
I don't even
yeah.
know.
Like now the
Yeah.
question in my mind is like, to have a girlfriend or,
or not to have a girlfriend. It's something you haven't thought
That is
about
the
for a
question.
long time.
Yeah,
so it's new.
exactly. It's new.
It's new. And then, like, what
and
type
it's
of
real,
girl you
right?
want?
It's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, too much to think about, right?
It's a lot. That's why.
It's a lot.
That's why it hurts your brain. You know, because you're like, it's something that you haven't done in a while.
That's true. That's true. So when the just being very mindful. I think earlier you
mindfulness,
mentioned
yeah.
being very mindful about it, being very deliberate about it. You know?
Yeah.
yeah.
Some of the husbands are also thinking right now, to have a girlfriend or not to have a
Hey,
girlfriend.
no. The answer is no. You know, like when I said, sometimes I forget. Oh, if I wash my face or whatever. I think that's just me not being mindful.
Huh?
could
When you
be.
wash your face, you're not being mindful.
No, because
Yeah,
it's
it's very
auto. It's
automatic.
autopilot.
Yeah,
You know, when you go into
yeah.
the shower, you're like, okay, wash the hair first, condition the hair, wash the face, wash the body, brush your teeth, whatever, scrub, and then you're out. You know, the steps are almost repetitive, right?
Yep,
Every time you
yep.
have a shower.
Yep, yep.
So it's come to a point where I'm like, oh, wait, did I wash my face? Okay, I can't remember. I need to check if the soap is wet. You know, that kind of thing. So
No,
I think it's about.
there's no way. Seriously?
No, yes, I've had that. Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
So I
If
feel
you
like
have a
that
lot on
is-
your mind.
I feel like that is you need to be present
Yes.
and make sure that everything that you do it with intention.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, whether it's reading or whether it's brushing your teeth, you brush each tooth at a time instead of just like rushing through it because everyone does that.
Mindful
Yeah.
brushing. We
Mindful
should do that.
brushing.
Yeah, so once in a while, what I do is I do everything in the shower. You know, like in
Yeah.
the morning before coming here, I'm
Right.
like, I brush my teeth in the
Same,
shower
same,
as well. You
yeah.
know, it's not like at the sink and then you go and take a shower.
Because you don't have as much time to sort of leisurely, like, okay, I'm going to brush my teeth in the mirror kind of thing.
Yeah. So occasionally you mess up your routine.
Yeah. What? You're asking us to intentionally mess it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
to mess up your routine.
I
Yeah.
think you know what's the problem with you women?
What?
We think too much.
You girls take too long in the bathroom. That's why.
I'm 10 minutes flat out.
10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes flat. That's not long. With
3
washing.
minutes
No,
for
but
me.
mine's with washing hair. So.
Me too, with washing hair as well. How else do you think when we
Why
go and
are
play
we-
a golf game and after that we can get out of the shower so fast with like 100 people there, you know, lining up to go in there. Everyone takes like 3 minutes to take a
That's
shower.
what y'all learn in the army, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mine involves scrubbing and everything else, so no, it takes a while.
Healthy competition.
Eh?
That's fine.
But I like the idea of messing up the routine.
Mess up the routine.
I did,
Not always.
I like some people, they drive to work same route all the time. Sometimes take a different route just to test your mind as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And don't use your GPS. Like
It keeps
honestly,
you
in
alert.
Singapore, you don't
Yeah.
need it.
Yeah. It keeps you alert. Even when
traffic
you
coming.
walk.
Don't use your GPS. Are you kidding?
Kiss 92 traffic.
On the PIE towards Tuas at the KPE ECP exit, look out for an accident that's just been reported. Also on Boon Lay Way towards Tuas after Jalan Limping, avoid the left lane. Another accident. Heavy traffic all over the place. Wherever you are, stay safe.
Limping. You know, for those of you who tried some of those physical exercises with us right now, you're the one where you twist the leg just now. Remember? I'm saying maybe someone twisted the leg and now the person is
and
limping.
limping.
No one is limping.
He is limping.
Limping.
Okay, let's try loop. Are we on?
We are. Yes, we are on
air.
We
or
are on air.
On radio.
Okay, so we don't need to try
Oh,
the
what?
looping.
Looping?
No, tell us. Let's do the looping. What's
No,
the looping?
no, we can't do the looping. We're out of time already.
On air.
okay.
Yes.
Ruben
exactly.
Danaraj is waiting. Okay, for headline news. Okay,
Yes.
but okay, go
But
ahead.
okay.
Tell us a little
I,
bit about
I
that.
guess, in summary, I would like everybody to continue to move your body, because it's very, very important. Don't just sit there and scroll Netflix or just scroll your YouTube, right? It doesn't help your mind. It doesn't help your body. I would like all of us to play. So we used to play Uno. We used to play, all the different
Board
to
games.
tease each other. Board games. What else?
Chess. I love chess.
Sabutio.
Yeah.
Sabutio
Yeah,
table,
also,
table
yeah,
soccer.
yeah.
Yeah, jokes. Yes, jokes, trivia. So I
Trivia.
don't know where all that disappeared to.
Remember Trivia Pursuit?
Old Maid, I remember that.
Old Maid. I think I've got a
Snap.
pack of cards. Snap.
Snap. Yeah, right.
Wait,
Risk.
Old Maid is not even politically correct anymore.
No, you call
Yeah.
them old
Can you-
helpers.
Okay. Be curious. Keep learning. Be social.
And exercise the mind.
yeah. So, all these different ingredients just keep us young and healthy. Keep our mind young and healthy.
Fantastic. Any quotes?
Yes. So, I've learned that curiosity killed the cat is only half an idiom.
Oh, well, what's the other half?
Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back.
I have not heard
Really?
that half before.
Curiosity killed the cat, but
Satisfaction brought it back.
The cat didn't die.
Oh, because it's got 9 lives, remember?
oh wow!
I had not heard
Just
that.
like money is the root of all evil.
And then?
In front, actually, there was something.
What?
The lack of money is the root of all evil. Have you heard that?
No.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh. I think you're making this up.
That's why
Glenn's very good at
crime
making
and,
things
and,
up.
and
Really?
everything
Okay,
because
so
of the
go
lack
check.
of money.
It's the root of all
Yes,
evil,
but
right?
today's quote is curiosity killed the cat,
But satisfaction brought it back. Okay, nice. I like
Wow.
that.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Geraldine Tan.
Happy to be here. Happy session today.
Fantastic
We will see
session.
you next week.
Oh, we will be in Korea. The team will be in Korea.
Oh,
So
We
you're coming
will
to
be
us from Korea?
Streaming live from Korea. I will be running to the Airbnb. So cross fingers, cross toes that I can
Wow.
run fast enough.
to make it back to the... Where are you going
the
at so
air-
early at that time?
The plane would have just landed,
Yes.
but we
Oh.
wanted to be in time for Therapy Tuesday. So
Okay.
the entire team will run for you.
You see, you didn't even have to explain that. I kind of got it, but then she didn't get it.
Oh, stop it.
I think I need to buy you,
You
you know
can do
what?
it on the run as
Ginkgo,
well.
ginkgo nut
No,
supplements.
I got what she was saying. I got what she was saying. That's not me
squabbling
forgetting.
siblings.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, bye everyone.
The irritating
Jerry.
older brother.
Tell us all the supplements next week. Supplements that's good for the brain.
And then you bring it back from Korea for me. How about that? Yay!
There you go. Okay. Thank you very much, Jerry.
Okay, see you.
Coming up next, headline news and sports.
The Big Show with Glenn and Angel on Kiss 92.